Alright, part 2. So, last time we left off with Vicavolt. If you haven't seen that, check out part 1, because I'm not going to show what he looks like. So, for part 2, we're starting with Grandpa, Dragon Grandpa. Grandpa is normal dragon, is known as the Placid Pokemon. Don't know what that is. The abilities are Berserk and Sap Sipper, and its known move is Dragon Breath. I keep having bagel burps. That's gross. Drampa are dragons that live alone in the mountains, 10,000 feet above sea level. Since they can't obtain the berries that feed on at the range. Since they can't obtain the berries they feed on at the range, they descend to the base of the mountains at dawn every day. Drampa loves communicating with people and Pokemon. Drampa are especially gentle with children and often appear in schools and parks where children gather. While Drampa is usually a very gentle Pokemon, it can fly into a rage if a child it cares for is hurt in some way. The Dragon Breath move that it fires off at such times is powerful enough to blow down buildings. So it sounds like Drampa's gonna be a good special attacker. Up next is one. This is the only Pokemon that I don't like. This is Bruxish. It is Water Psychic, known as the Gnash Teeth Pokemon, and has the ability Dazzling and Strong Jaw. What are you doing, Loki? Playing with a frisbee. Its known moves are Psywave. It's psychic. Bruxish emits a strong psychic power from the little probe thing on its head. I can't pronounce that word. When its opponents are bathed in its power, they stick in with terrible headaches. And okay, you know what? I'm not gonna read descriptions anymore because they're really worded weird. So here's Bruxish. I don't like Bruxish. Up next is Cutie Fly, which is one of the favorite ones I've seen so far. Cutie Fly is a bug fairy known as the Bee Fly Pokemon. Has the ability Honey Gather and Shield Dust, and its known moves are Fairy Wind, which is cool because it's a bug fairy. Yeah, I'm not reading descriptions anymore. This is Cutie Fly. I like Cutie Fly. Up next is Togedemaru, which I thought was just gonna be his Japanese name, but it's not. He's cool. He's Electric Steel, which is really nice. Yeah, we do have that Magnezone. It is Electric Steel is known as the Roly Poly Pokemon, which he looks like a little hedgehog. What's the word? Like a porcupine or something. It's a rodent. It's the Pikachu of this region. It has the ability Iron Barbs and Lightning Rod, which is super cool because that means you can't use electric type moves on this little guy because he has Lightning Rod. Because Lightning Rod just absorbs electric moves, which is really, really cool. Its known moves is Discharge and Tackle, and you can see the little actually I could probably find a picture of it. He has little spikes that he can stick up. So he's pretty cool. Up next is Salandit. I think it's Salandit. He's cool. He's definitely one I really like, and you'll see why. So he's Poison Fire type, which is already cool because volcanoes have fire, but the smoke is toxic and stuff. So that's why it's I can picture him being on Faunera Volcano because it's in Alola is a Hawaiian-based region, so I can see him being by a volcano. Its known moves are Toxic. It's the Toxic Lizard Pokemon, and its ability is Corrosion. Corrosion lets you poison any Pokemon. Normally, you can't poison types or steel types, but now you can because of this little bugger. So it's really, really, really cool, and I think he will definitely be on my team. Let me know if you want to see me play Sun and Moon, and let me know what Pokemon you want to see me have. From part 1 or part 2, you can comment on either video. Up next is Beware. Now, I like Beware. A lot of people don't like Beware. I think Beware is really cute, and I want to give him a hug, but I can't, and you'll know why, because I'll actually read his description. Beware is a normal fighting type, known as the Strong Arm Pokemon, ability Fluffy and Klutz, and its no moves are Hammer Arm. When Beware is attacking in a friendly fashion, just swinging its arms around, you must never dare to approach it carelessly. It is acknowledged to be a dangerous Pokemon, even within the Alola region. You may see warning signs posted near places it lives. When Beware grows fond of its trainer, it may show that feeling and a fond embrace. But the force that its hug is tremendous. Trainers must teach this Pokemon how to restrain its strength when showing affection. Beware can snap you in half. Up next is a really cute Pokemon, Mimikyu. Mimikyu is Ghost Fairy with the ability Disguise. Now, Disguise is basically Substitute as an ability, because the very first attack you hit him with does no damage, and the Pikachu thing will fall over, which is really cool because you basically you could set up that first turn. So he's really good, stat wise, which he probably will be. If he's a really good stat wise, you could get I don't know, if his attack is stronger or his special defense is stronger, you can get up a Swords Dance or some other move that boosts stats. Or if he's you can get quick, I don't know, agility, some stat boosting move. You can do that move 1 without any damage, and then you already have a stat boost, so you should be stronger. So he's gonna be really, really cool. Up next is Windpod, which I actually own something similar to him, and is not a horseshoe crab. It's based on triopods, which is like a shrimp crab thing. Here's a picture of a real triopod. Here's a picture of Windpod. There. He's not a horseshoe crab. People have been calling him a horseshoe crab. He's not. But it's okay, because who knows what a triopod is, except me, because I bought one at a convenience store in South Carolina. Windpod is Bug Water. It is known as the Turn-Tail Pokemon, and has the ability Wimp Out, which I don't like. Its known moves are Struggle Bug, but I don't like Wimp Out because once it takes over half damage, it runs away, or it switches out. If you own it and it goes halfway, it switches out with another Pokemon. So he's gonna be hard to catch, and if you're doing a Nuzlocke, I hope you don't run into him, because he's gonna be hard to catch or to even use. Up next is one, I don't hate him, but I feel like he's kind of one of those useless Pokemon, but he's cute. I'm sorry, I'm really itchy. Is Bonsweet. Now, Bonsweet is a grass type, is known as the Fruit Pokemon, with the ability Leaf Guard and Oblivious. And he's a berry, so he's pretty cool. Oh well. The next one's pretty cool, and then after that, it's definitely my favorite so far. Up next is Comfey, which kind of sounds like comfy. I think it's Comfey. Is a fairy type and a posy picker Pokemon. it picks flowers, like Posy Picker. Has the ability Flower Veil and Triage. I feel like this Pokemon just proves that Alola is based off of Hawaii. Like, I mean, if Alola and Aloha already didn't sound familiar, the fact that there's a Pokemon based on a veil, which is something, the moment you get off a plane in Hawaii or get off a boat in Hawaii, somebody's there ready to greet you and will put one of those veil flower necklaces over your neck to welcome you to Hawaii. It's a really nice tradition, as it shows like Hawaii is like very peaceful. Up next is another evolution line. We have Mudbray, which was revealed today. Mudbray is a ground type and is the donkey Pokemon. And it has the abilities Own Tempo and Stamina, which Stamina is so overpowered. Basically, every time you get hit, your defense goes up. Or something like that. I think that's how it was. I'll have to look it up again. I'm pretty sure it's every time you get hit, your stamina goes up. Or every round. It's something like that. Yeah, it is. Because every time you get hit, his stamina goes, or his defense goes up. So then you can, hopefully he gets like recover. So it's like you just keep getting hit. Get down to the red. Recover. Boom! Just crazy attack. Now I want to read his description because it actually made me kind of sad. Mudbray could once be found all over the world, but it has been overhunted and ended up on the verge of extinction. It's said that the Alola region is the only place in the world where Mudbray can still be found in the wild. Mudbray boasts superhuman strength, a surprise considering its small body. Mudbray can carry loads up to 50 times its own weight on its back or dragging behind it. Mudbray loves playing Mudbray loves playing in the mud. It's easy to live in harmony with this Pokemon as long as you provide an environment where it can play in the mud. If it can't frolic in the mirror, however, Mudbray will become stressed and may stop listening to orders. I like Mudbray. I like this even better. This is Mudsdale. Did I say Mudbray was a ground type? Yeah. Mudsdale is also a ground type and is known as the Draft Horse Pokemon, with high horsepower as its attack, and it has the same abilities as Mudbray, which is Own Tempo and Stamina. Which, just look at him. He's so cool. You know, if I already know they'll do an anime for Sun and Moon. And if the lead is Ash, which there's like rumors that he's not gonna be, but if the lead is Ash, I hope he gets one of these. Because it's cool, because it says you can't find them anywhere else. So it's like, you know, if a new game or a new region is to come out and he goes to another region and he can't find one. So I think it'd be cool if he had one. Because I think it'd fit like with this herd of Tauros, just having like one of these horse Pokemon there with it. I don't know, like, because when I look at Mudsdale, I think of like farm Pokemon. I think of Tauros. So up next is Minotaur. He's new. He was released today. And he actually has two forms, and I'll explain that in a minute. So he is rock flying, which is interesting. It is known as the Meteor Pokemon, so it's another one of those like space-ish ones. And its ability is Shields Down. Now, Shields Down, I don't exactly know what it does, but it goes from this to this. And I don't know how I feel about that, but he's cool. Um, Up next are more Pokemon that are released today. So this is Froma Chromatus. It is a grass type. It is the sickle grass Pokemon. And it has the ability Leaf Guard. And they know like a new move called, is either them or something else, but there's a new move called like Solar Blade. And it was like Leaf Blade and Solar Beam, and it was like they shot it up in the sky, and then like this beam was just like boom and like cut into him. So it was really cool. So this is Fromatis. I don't think it was them that used it though, but this is Fromatis, and this is Lurnatis, which is its evolution, which is a new Pokemon as well that was released today, and is also a grass type and a sickle grass Pokemon with the ability Leaf Guard. It's also a totem Pokemon, which are like boss Pokemon on every island. So was Gumshoes. This is Gumshoes, if you haven't seen the first one. But Lurnatis is also a totem Pokemon, which are like boss Pokemon on all the islands, and then when you defeat them, you get to fight the Kahuna of the island, which has like the legendary like totem pole Pokemon like Tapu Koko, which we haven't gotten to him yet, so I won't show him yet. But yeah, that's cool. So up next is the last like normal Pokemon, then the other ones are like legends. So this is Overcarillo. Now Overcarillo has 4 different kinds. You can find them on each island. So we're gonna look at, so this one that I showed is the fire flying one, which is it doesn't say what islands they're on, but I'm guessing they might correspond with the guardian of the island. So I'm guessing there might be a fire island, electric island, ghost island, and a psychic island? I don't know. But this is Overcarillo fire flying. This is Overcarillo electric flying. This is Overcarillo ghost flying, which is cool. And this is Overcarillo psychic flying. Now, they all have the same ability. They're known as the dancing Pokemon. And they all have the same ability, Dancer. And Dancer mimics dancing type moves. So if you use Quiver Dance, Dragon Dance, anything that has dance in it, it'll copy that. So, you know, like, Quiver Dance boosts, like special attack and speed or something like that. And, like, Dragon Dance boosts, like, speed and attack and something. Which means, if you use that on him, he can copy that, like, immediately. And, like, boost his own stats at the same time. So, be careful. Up next is Tapu Koko, which is Electric Fairy and the Land Spirit Pokemon. And I believe, and it says he's the Alola Guardian Deity Pokemon. Or that's what it's, like, classified under. So, each island has one of these guys, and I'm guessing the Overcarillo will correspond with that, because there's an Overcarillo that's electric, and then he's electric. So maybe and you can find them on each island, so maybe there's like a fire island, a ghost island, and a psychic island, which would be pretty cool. Now here's the mascots, which you might have seen already. So this is Solgaleo, who is Psychic Steel, which is really cool because, lo and behold, the sun is actually made of liquid metal, not fire. Yes, I think that's right. So yeah, just because he's the sun Pokemon doesn't mean he has to be fired. He has the ability Full Metal Body, and he's the mascot of Sun. And he has a different move, which is his Radiant Sun phase. When it uses some moves, it activates this. So this is the Radiant Sun phase, which is pretty cool. He gets like on a cloud or something, I'm guessing. And up next is the is Lunala, which is the Moon Pokemon, which is Psychic Ghost, and has the ability Shadow Shield. And Lunala also has a new form kind of deal, which is Full Moon Phase, which is similar to the Radiant Sun Phase. So I'm guessing it's going to be one that uses like its special, like its signature move, but I don't know what the signature moves are yet. And the last one for this video, because I'm going to do the other ones on different videos, is the mythical Pokemon Magearna. Now Magearna is a Steel Fairy type Pokemon, and is Nikki's sending me things again. And is the artificial Pokemon because it was created by, it was man-made. And its ability is Soul Heart, and its known moves are Flash Cannon, Flare Cannon, and Lucky Chant and Helping Hand. So, that is all of the new Pokemon up to date, kind of. This is part 2. There's going to be a part 3 and a part 4. Hopefully they're not this long. If you liked that, give it a like, subscribe. Comment below if you want to see me play Sun and Moon, which I can get a DS or a 3DS capture card, which I don't think are too expensive, but it might be a while till I get one. And if you want to see, if you do want me to see me play Sun and Moon, what Pokemon that have been revealed do you want to see on my team or see me at least catch? So comment below and stay tuned.